Hello, welcome to this module. And in this module, we are going to be designing a social media flyer in which you can use for your productions. Maybe you want to showcase your work online on social media, and that is why we call it social media. That is e-flyer. They call it electronic flyer. That is e-flyer. And we know today, companies have many ways to approach their audience. And as a graphic designer, you need to know how to maybe bring about the company identity and their process, like company identity, what they do, their brand styles and color, and even to the typography and arrangement of their brands existence. So now, uh, a printed flyer is different from a social media flyer, and that is why we are going to be designing, and I'm going to be differentiating for you what the difference between them. And as we know, okay, a flyer for social media does not have the same design or the same element as a printed one. So before the flyers were preferred in the midst of spreading some news, social media nowadays and they allow much greater and measurable reach in which companies use in this era. So it gave them the ability to reach many people, many audience. So for their brands stuff. So we are going to be designing in this module. We are going to be designing an e-flyer. So an e-flyer, and an e-flyer is has sizes when it comes to different sizes. On this course, I've already explained. There's a video that shows all the sizes of all the social media. If you want to upload your work to Facebook, if you want to run an ads, I've already give the sizes. There's a video that talks about the sizes on this course. So the sizes is there. If you want to upload your as a designer, want to upload your work to Dribble, Twitter, Instagram, and other platforms. So for now, we are going to be using a square size, which is 7 by 7. So you have to come to this size area, width and the height. So just choose. We are going to be using inches. Just choose 7 by 7. We are using inches, and double click on your box rectangle tools, so it will bring out this shape. So since you have already created uh the size of what you want to do, so just double click. Let me delete it and do it again. Just on this box, just double click it. It will create the shape you need for you. So now let's move on. So I already have the resources I want to use for this design. So, and we are going to be doing for a affiliate marketer or training flyer, affiliate marketing training flyer. So for this course, so I have this guy here. I've copied it and I can just drop it. So there's another way to do it. You just go to open, to export and import, and you will get your images here. So we are going to be using this guy for this project, for this design. So I'm trying to to leverage on the size of the image. So I cut the image on Photoshop. So on there's a video also that explains how to different ways to cut pictures, maybe online, on Photoshop, and every aspect of this uh, design. So I want to use, so because I want to give it color, I have to click the shape and give it the color I want. So remember, on this angle, there's anytime you create an object, there's always a black, or let me say there's always a line at the edge of the box, of the object you created. That is the box, this square box that we created for the design, the size. So one thing you need to do is you have to come to this part of this color scheme, of this color area, that put like X. So it's like it's crossed it, which means that there's no color here. If I click the box already, if I click this area, it will remove the color, because it serves as empty. It's like empty color area. So I'll just undo it to bring out back the color. So, and if you want to remove this headline, we call it headline. So you have to, on that same color scheme area, just right click on it and it will show up what you need to do here. So set outline color. If you want to set it to, if you want to remove it, you can remove it. If you want to set it to another color, let's set it to yellow color. So you will see that it's changed now. See that it has changed, but we don't need that. What we need to do is just to remove it. Just come to this first this thing and remove it. So that is it. You need to go again. So this color is not what I want here. So I have to okay, maybe work on it. So that's what I want. And if I want to get, I can go to online to get my background. I can just come to Google. So let's say we search for background, blue background. So there's many platforms you can get this on. So, but let's just use Google for now. There's another video that talks about where to get your icons, to get your materials, to get your backgrounds, to get many things. So there's on this course we have so many things to leverage on. So let's just pick this one. Allow it to load to the full resolution. Because if you copy it like this, it won't. You can see a process here. So it's on here. So it has load. So we come back to our design. So you just paste it, just copy and paste. So we reduce it. So now you can see that at every we can't work on it like this because this is the box we are working on. This is the size we are working on. So for us to be able to to make this image the size of this uh the size of this box we are using, the size of the flyer we are using. So one thing you should do is just to right click on it, right click on that background we downloaded from Google, and you will see an option here which says power clip. So if you paraclip an object, it will go inside of what like an object you paraclip to. So let's paraclip this background now. You see, so it has already. So if you want to edit it, you have to double click on the object, double click on it, so and work on it. So there's another way to work on it. So if you are using the latest version of CorelDRAW, just pick option on Alt on your keyboard. Please press Alt and then click it. So it will bring out you can just work on it from outside the paraclip area. So this is it. So let us also paraclip this guy. So inside the so this is it. You can work on it from outside the box by clicking the Alt and clicking it. So we shall be working on it. So let's say so this guy is too his picture is so light, so we can reduce it. Let's reduce it. Just come to effect. Then on your menu here, just come to effect and come to adjust. You see image adjustment lab. So on this image adjustment lab, you can be seeing what you are effecting on the image. So just keep, so you can just preview it down here, preview it. So after you have edited, just edit your taste and just click OK. So hit the OK and come back to what we are doing. Let's say, so it remain the details of the design you want to create. Brand new training reviews. Training reviews. So let's just go for the fonts you want to use. So there are many type of font. So you just have to decide on what you want to use. So let's just copy this. I don't want to be going to the text tools and be be doing it again. So one thing I can do is copy this thing, copy this text and paste it. Or what I can do is just to click command or control D, command D, so it will duplicate it. So you want to duplicate it, or you click on it, drag it and drop it the right click. So you can see that you can just click the text object, drag it, and copy it with drop it with the right click. So it can give you what you need. So how to bank 250K monthly as an affiliate in Nigeria. So this is what we're going to use. You break it, and you break it. So give me the font you want. So we must be able to maintain the alignment for this design. For any design you want to do, be able to maintain the alignment is very, very important. So this is the main thing people want to see. So there's the headline, we have headline and we have captions. So all these ones must be very big. So to capture the attention of the viewer or the audience. So it's very important. This is what people want to see. As affiliate marketing, you want to uh, publicize what you do. So you must be able to entice the people. So I'm working on it now. So you have to work on your text. So if you want to do right alignment, it must be accurate. If you want to do left alignment, if you want to do center, everything must be accurate. So it's very simple. Just work on it. So now we want to list the benefits of this course, of this training. So we have to list the benefits so that for them to know, okay, this is what this person is giving unto us. So it's just to attract the people. So as a complete beginner who has not sold anything before, so that is one. I have to copy it again. Even if you have tried, and you can write anything. So it depends on what the client gave to you. So I'm just trying to to work on this one so that you can know what you have to do. Lost your money. So I copy it again. Even if you are shy to talk to people. So this is the main points people want to see. So everything must need to be aligned. So it must be aligned. So if you want them to align after choosing all these text, so press the one at the top with holding shift. So and press L. So it's we align everything. We align here. So you have to learn the rudimentary You can use shortcuts, you can use main this thing. So let's work on this one. The space is like too much. Just choose your shape tool. Shape tool is here. So just drag up and drag sideways. Same, pick this one to drag it up sideways. So since this one is just one line, just be sideways. And it's a point. We need to create, we need to make it different from ordinary text. So it's like too big, so we can reduce it. And yeah, we can just bring this guy out a little bit because he's trying to share his success story. So you can create, no, you just have to make the design very simple. So it's very, very simple and so that it can be attractive to people. So you can just copy this text again. Just copy it and you can write register http digital digitalmoney.com.ng slash training, it says slash affiliate marketing training. It's too long. Put the shape to. So this is a link for them to be able to register. And so let's bold the font. So just come to your font area and pick the font you want to use for the text. So we can just make, because it's a thing that they need to do, we can just make this one red. So ability to use color is very important as a graphic designer. So let's just duplicate this, do this. So the date of the event is Friday. So date of the event Friday 27th July 2022. So that is the date of the event on when the training will be coming up. So too big. Just create. Just make your design very, very simple because it's very, very important. Just make it very simple so that it can be attractive to people. So just create the time. So I want to curve this edge of this box I draw. So the tools you are going to be using still is shape tool. Just come and pick the shape tool. So you will see the four knots at the edge of this box here. So just drag it inward, and that's it. It's very, very simple. So I'll duplicate this in again. So let's say 8 p.m. 8 p.m. So you can see, you can imagine that this text, this box is over the text. So it's on top of the text. So one thing we are going to do is just click the box, and on your, maybe you are using window, you have to page up, page up, and you have to page up it. And if you are going to want to put it at the back, you have to page down. But on Mac, you have to press Control and press the box area, the uh, what is it called? The open bracket and close bracket to bring it up. So you can see there. So reduce it. So one thing that remains is the venue of the program, of the training. Venue of the training. So that is Google Meet. Let's use Google Meet for it. So I can drag this one down. Let's drag down a bit. So let me copy this one. I reduce it. So www.googlemeet. So Google Meet. That's Google Meet slash digital. So it's just a link. So they will give you the link you want to design. So I'm just trying to create digital money. So that is the venue of the training. So just bring this one up. So one thing I'll be doing here is to make it different from other things that is here. So I will have to maybe go and look for on Google, go and look for the icon from Google Drive, Google Meet. Just press Google Meet icon. So it will show up. So there are some that already comes as PNG. Just copy. This one is PNG now. So just copy it and then paste it. So it will show up. Just reduce the shape and bring it here. Bring it to the Google Meet link of this meeting. So just make it align, make everything align. So if you see our design, everything is aligned here. So you won't, if you are doing right align, but everything must be aligned. And if you are doing center align or left align, everything must be aligned. So for your work to be awesome. So I'm going to be reviewing this guy and put his name. So I'll draw a box. So what we do the other time is to pick the shape tool and this thing here. So let me just put them. So let's say coach Jerry. Coach Jerry. Jerry. So pick the shape tool to work on it. Shape tool is very, very important in any of the design you want to do. So it's very, very important. So I want to work on this. Both the fonts is just on your own part. So anything you want to do, just make sure that it is in line with the trend and what you have thought about and some other stuff like that. So Coach Jerry, let me just reduce this Jerry and this coach. So this is our design. This is what we have come up with. This is our design for an e-flyer for affiliate marketing or any other design you want to do. But this is what we call e-flyer design. Very, very simple. You must make sure you can see at the process of this flyer design, we only use one font. So your font must be limited to two or three, one, two, or three. So if the font is too much on your design, it won't make sense, and it won't make sense at all. So thank you.